and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time with Felicia's Madcap Podcast, where making a difference can apply pressure. Now interviewing artists, business owners, survivors, and highlighting our kids while providing updates on community issues. Follow me, DJ Pressure, on Felicia's Madcap Podcast on all your social media platforms. Hey. Now, Mr. Yayo, did you get a chance to share it?
I'm on the page now, trying to get it out there.
We're gonna take a break, let you do your thing, and we'll be right back.
Yes.
Take a break. DJ Pressure. We taking a break. Stay tuned. DJ Pressure. We'll be back soon. We taking a break. DJ Pressure. Take a break. Coming soon. DJ Pressure. See you soon. Take a break. 5, 4, 8. We coming back. 3, 2.
Welcome to our music family.
Take a break. DJ Pressure. We taking a break. Stay tuned. DJ Pressure. We'll be back soon. We taking a break. DJ Pressure. Take a break. Coming soon. DJ Pressure. See you soon. Take a break. 5, 4, 8. We coming back. 3, 2.
Welcome to our music family.
Hey, I was waiting on you to take me back. Did you get it?
I did. I didn't get in. I don't see it on the stream.
Okay. You know what? I'll fix it when we're done. So we'll just go ahead and do the interview, and then I'll just it's still recording, so I'll just make sure because I don't know why you can't get in.
You've accepted me as friends, right? You're saying that we're friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's give it one more minute. Let me see what we can do here. Okay.
Then I even went to the podcast site.
Okay.
I'm just not seeing where it's streaming.
Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna message you, okay?
Okay.
Take a break. DJ Pressure. We taking a break. Stay tuned. DJ Pressure. We'll be back soon. We taking a break. DJ Pressure. Take a break. Coming soon. DJ Pressure. See you soon. Take a break. 5, 4, 8. We coming back. 3, 2.
Welcome to our music family.
Take a break. DJ Pressure. We taking a break. Stay tuned.
Hey, you should be able to see it now.
All right, well, let me look here.
I mean, because I went and checked everything.
It's on your Felicia Jones page, right?
Right. I went and checked everything. Let's see. Okay.
Take a break. DJ Pressure. We taking a break. Stay tuned. DJ Pressure. We'll be back soon. We taking a break. DJ Pressure. Take a break. Coming soon. DJ Pressure. See you soon. Take a break. 5, 4, 8. We coming back. 3, 2.
Welcome to our music family.
Take a break. DJ Pressure. We taking a break. Stay tuned. DJ Pressure. We'll be back soon. We taking a break.
Hey. So what I'm gonna do is real fast, I'm gonna send you a new link and see if that helps any at all. Okay.
Okay. All right.
And just delete this. All right.
Okay. I got you. Wait. Don't do nothing.
Don't do nothing.
It's on something. It was on your DJ Pressure page.
Is it? Let me go to that profile. Okay. Was you able to share it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Social media make you tile and stuff in. It just don't make.
There'd be a lot going on.
I know, right? So now here I am trying to make sure I put it on the other page. All right. So we got some people up in here, and make sure I put the comments up so that you can be able to see the comments. All right. So for y'all that are tuned in, I am DJ Pressure, and this is Mr. Christopher Mabry, also known as Big Yayo. The Big Yayo experience is based in Jackson, Mississippi, also known as the City with Soul. Big Yayo has become a force in the new rival of blues and soul music. This producer has turned into an artist that has countless hits attributed to his unique production style, mixing the old school funk, blues, soul, and a splash of 80s babies hip hop drum programming. The Big Yayo sound keep the dance floors filled to capacity with hits like Cowgirl, the Boots on Song, Bedroom Rodeo, I'm Your Man, Cake, No Getting Over Me, Get It, Rock Me Baby, Mr. Bartender, and many more. Big Yayo is on the road. Big Yayo, listen to me. Now, before I get further on down into your bio, tell me a little bit about how all this got started, okay?
Well, basically, it started, just from being. I come from a little town in Goodman, Mississippi, right? And we always like music. And the one thing about it, you hear a lot of people saying, "Well, I used to sing in the choir." I didn't do that. I played church in the choir. I was a drummer for a gospel group, the Howard Brothers, and I just got into music that way. And my mom was very supportive. I had a very, very supportive band director. That's when it kind of all started. When I ended up, I think I was about 9th grade, and I met my band director, which has become my mentor. He just recently passed, Mr. Robert Johnson, and he just took me down through there. He taught me, and all the stuff I know about music, how to blend different genres of music. Because when I was growing up, it really wasn't separated like it is now. You didn't really have hip hop and
right.
R&B and different things. Pretty much, it was soul music. It was, blues music. It was just one thing. And as hip hop started to come, that was my training ground, man. I was just in love with those earlier producers, people like Roger Troutman, DJ Quick, of course, Teddy Riley. He's kind of more significant than anybody else in my production style. But it just started, in a little country town. I had a band director and a super supportive mom, and they really made it happen for me. So any instruments I wanted, if it was old in the band hall, he gave it to me. And if it was something new, my mama bought it for me. So that's just how it all started.
So in your earlier years, although being a part of entertainment and watching different role models in your life, did you see any changes within yourself when you started to deal with music as a child coming up?
Yeah, I mean, it was my release. I mean, the thing about it, growing up in a small community like that, there wasn't anything to do. Mm-hmm. So us, having practice at the church, and we would just stay in. Yeah, we would practice some, but it was a way of a place for us to just kind of get out the house, have something to do in a community where we had to drive 30, 40 miles to go to a McDonald's. So it changed everything in me. It started as something I knew I had the passion for it, but then once we started to get called upon more and more, it became serious with me at an early age.
Now, Trader Joker is in here. He says salute to you. Y'all have a song we're gonna talk about later on together.
Yeah.
And having a mother who supported what you wanted to do in life, would you say that made a big difference in your efforts to being more successful in the music industry?
It made all the difference. And I tell anybody, even if they're not doing the things that you want them to do, as long as they're doing something that's positive, they're not hurting anybody, be there for them. Because I was on a path when I came to college. I was wanted to be a physical therapist, so I was at Hines under that program, and to quit that particular program to say, you know what, I want to be a DJ, mama. That's a big. You know what I'm saying? That's a big shift. Yeah. And I'll be lying if our eyebrows didn't get a little ruffled. But all in all, if that's what you say you want to do, I trust in you to make it work.
Now, speaking to your mom now, because I know you just made a post about you're grateful for having your mom still in your life at your age right now, especially with so much going on in life. As you guys continue to look up on your success and her support, what would you think would be the words that will come out of her mouth? Like, you told me, I believed in you, I knew you could do it. What would those big words be like?
You made a believe out of me.
Yeah.
You made a believe out of me. My mom, she loves her Bible, she loves her God, she loves her church. And secular music isn't just the music that she gears toward. Now, a lot of the songs that I have remade and redone came from me listening to my mom play particular records in the household, but this wasn't a genre that she really listened to. So it makes me really proud that now she is one of my biggest fans. She'll call me, well, have you heard this song from the Stylistics? Can you do something with that one? She's always giving me suggestions of how to produce stuff. She said, well, just make sure my name is on the publishing, okay? I gave you that idea. So, yeah, I got that, mama. So
she wants you to bring her old school music back.
Hey, and it works. The song Bedroom Rodeo is a direct example of a song that she suggested, and she played all the time. So it was just... Hey, if it ain't broke, I ain't gonna fix it. Whenever she tell me about any song, I'm gonna go back and listen to it, see what I can pull out of it.
Since you mentioned Bedroom Rodeo, we're gonna take a listen to Bedroom Rodeo because we want to put the message to the song. Y'all take a look at this.
I'll give you the story later.
Bedroom Rodeo.
Hey baby, you've been working hard all week. your feet. But baby, later on tonight, I wanna take you on a ride. Baby, just grab a hold. I love you from the bed down to the floor. And you're going round and round like a bedroom rodeo. You ain't seen nothing like this before. You can come back if you want some more. Have you going round and round like a bedroom rodeo?
You know what?
Uh-huh.
That song took us back, honey. Cruising.
That's exactly where it came from. And that's a song that my mom used to listen to all the time. You know, back in the day.
Yeah.
Every black mom loved those green eyed Smokey Robinson, you know. So it was just something that she played all the time. And we just kind of got it and put our twist to it because that is the soundtrack that's in my head. That's my childhood. So with those songs, they were kind of easy to do, you know, coming in and remaking them.
Now let's talk about a little bit more about your family. Okay, you have siblings?
Yes, I've got a sister, and I also have I've got blood. I've got two sisters, and extended family. I've got 3 sisters and a brother now.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's a couple of us.
And so we haven't talked much about your dad. Is he still around?
No, unfortunately, my father passed when I was 13 years old.
Oh, sorry to hear that. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So did he know anything about your interest in music?
The crazy thing about it, on his side, I have some legendary cousins. It was just on his side. His mom played slide guitar. I mean, the one with the tube on it and stuff like that. So I had some notable musicians from his side. So that's probably where I got some of the, you know, the musical influences coming from my dad's side.
It was in your DNA, honey.
Hey, baby, DNA is everything.
Favor ain't fair. So being from Goodman, how did you get to Jackson? How did you get here in Jackson?
Well, when we graduated, I signed up for the military, and I went to basic. I went to basic training, stayed there, went to my Army schooling. Then we came back, and I was prepared to go on my way and start out doing, but God had a different plan. We got activated to Desert Storm. So I became a full-time Army. We went through the Desert Storm process. And once we were released from that, I came back, and it was a lot of us. Almost 85% of my high school graduating class in the county joined the same military unit. So when we came back, we had a little money in our pockets, and we wanted to further our education. So we a gang of us ended up going to Hines and Raymond.
Oh, okay.
So
Raymond.
Yeah, so it was kind of a schooling thing. We all came down. We got apartments. We were doing like some really big things at Hines and Raymond, and I was already kind of placing my foot in the water towards the entertainment thing. I got with a small band there at Hines. We won a talent show competition there, and then I started throwing parties. So that's kind of how it started for me.
Okay, so when you threw the parties, what was your parties like? Were you the naughty or the grown and sexy at an early age?
Wasn't nobody grown and sexy back then. That wasn't even a thing. We were living in the age of freak, Nick. What you talking about? Baby, ass, face down and ass up. That's who we were. What are you talking about?
And we're gonna talk about that even more about my crazy questions. But
you know,
how long did it take you to grow out of the face down, ass up?
Well, the thing about it, do you ever really grow out the face down, ass up if you've ever been exposed to it? My thing is, yeah, hey, that's even more better to be face down and ass up. What do you mean? It gets better when it's you too. But
Oh,
no,
my-
what happened is I started throwing parties at one of the most legendary clubs in Central Mississippi, which was the Party House. The Party House
Okay.
got its recognition from the parties that me and my partner Mike Swift were throwing. So that became legendary. And you living in a city like Jackson, which is a 5 college town, then you throw in Hines and Raymond, Hines and Utica, and Alcorn, all meeting up down on Highway 18. We had one of the biggest situations to ever hit Central Mississippi. So that started the Yayo brand of entertainment.
So how many people you say was coming out to your parties?
Oh, anywhere from 500 to 1,000 every Thursday. I was a king of Thursday night.
Yeah.
I was the absolute king of the college night party. That's because I was in college, actively had my foot in the door, going to classes, being able to be on campus, soliciting different people. I had a group of marketers, and we kind of used to kind of move like Charlie's Angels would. I had, 10 or 15 females, and we would let in the club for free and do stuff. But they would always really, really help us promote these parties.
Yeah,
And they weren't groupies; they were actually marketers. It was nothing like that.
Okay.
They were actually, they took it professionally. They didn't. I'm just ha ha ha, because the way I wanted it ran was professional.
So they saw real talent. They saw respect. It's like the way you carry yourself in an industry, period, will go how people treat you.
Exactly.
So with you having real marketers that and that speaks volume, because now they respect your craft. They see what you're building and they want to add to it. And so that was awesome all itself. So getting back to your bio, you took advantage of many musical outlets available in your small community. We already talked about the people that had an influence in your life, but mentored by your high school band director, Robert Johnson, and encouraged by your mother, led to young Big Yayo on a musical journey that has taken him all over country performing. So when we talk about that, talk about the places you've been.
Oh man, from midnight to Maine. We've been some places, and when we're on the road, this is our common thing. But for this music, we would have no business over here. So in a couple days, I'm going to Jamaica to do a show over there. Shout out to the Blues Escape, you know what I'm saying? So we're going over there. We've gone from Chicago to just literally everywhere in the United States. Maybe not every city, but definitely every region in the United States, and some stuff abroad. We're getting a lot of interest now from places like Germany. Surprisingly, I don't know why and how, but we even had an inquiry from Ukraine. Now, I'm going right now, no ma'am. But shout out to the people of the Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going. I'll be over there a little later on. But but it's just one of those type of situations. We get it from everywhere.
Do you feel more supported in your home state or elsewhere?
I feel more supported. I'm gonna be honest. I really feel supported in my home state.
Yeah.
I have, some people say, oh man, you gotta leave to blow up. And it's not that I'm trying to be a local celebrity, because I'm everywhere. But I have never not got that support. Oh man, my people ain't fooling. I never had that because of how I set it up. Even coming from those clubs and things of that nature, that helped me because it built the rapport in the community. And surprisingly, the same people that were face down and ass up with us back, early 90s, 2000, going to these college parties are the same people that are appreciating Southern soul and blues right now. So I have grown with my fan base.
Your fans, yeah.
I'm the same guy then from the party house, catwalk, upper level nightlife as I am from.
Don't talk about it.
Baby, that is what we did. You can hate on me, but we did that, baby. Hello, somebody.
Man, I thought maybe I'm
We
younger
did
than you,
that.
but upper level, I didn't have my nights at upper level, Lord.
Everybody had. But that's the thing. And even in your livelihood, whether you knew it was me or not, I was essentially a part of your entertainment DNA.
Yeah, and I just didn't pick up on it.
That's right.
Not back then. So back to your bio. Big Yayo has become somewhat of an ambassador for Southern soul culture. Big Yayo is constantly touring and producing new music. Now, when you talk about constantly touring and producing new music, are you okay and open to working with new artists, or is money a deal breaker?
No, money's not even in the conversation with the stuff that I do.
Yeah.
I am the epitome of a collaborator. I take my cues from people, like Dr. Dre once said. You know, I prefer to work with up and coming artists, unknown artists, because there's a magic in those spaces. You know, sometimes people get settled in their ways, and sometimes it's hard to work with other people. I try to keep my stuff fresh, new. My kids get on me all the time. They say I'm cringe, and when I'm clocking it, they don't like that. They say I'm too old for all that type of stuff. But I keep myself new, so working with new people is what I prefer to do.
Okay. Has there been any new artists that really stood out to you that you feel like you could really do some new stuff with, that you would like to work with?
It's a lot of people. Look at the work that Trey, the Joker, and I are doing. Trey is creating a sonic sound, and Trey kind of has my same path. He's a behind the scenes guy, but Trey has some really, really innovative songs. And once the rest of the world catches up with what Trey is doing, you guys are going to be surprised, because he has what I had that I never would have thought. Because I wasn't a singer growing up. I wasn't, someone that was outwardly wanting to be, on the forefront. And once it happened, everybody was like, I never would have thought Yayo, because they know me from being management and being on the business side. So there's people like that. He's one of the most impressive people that I've worked with, from his knowledge of everything 360. Another one of my partners that's on here, I don't think he's gotten the exposure that he needs, Napoleon Demps. Napoleon is a true vocalist. When Amy Winehouse unfortunately passed away, he was the one that was leading some of the music with her band. Wow. So, just different people. It's too many to name, so I don't really like to say names.
Yeah, I get it, because it kind of make people feel, you got to be sensitive to how people feel to interviews, man. But since we're talking about Trey, let's go ahead and go over the song that you and Trey, the Joker, did. Take Me to the Bedroom.
Take Me to the Bedroom. It's a belly rubber, and this song was written and produced by Trey the Joker. So that's something that, by me being a writer and a producer, it's a lot when you let somebody else do it for you, and he did an excellent job in it.
Great job. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
Trey, I normally don't kiss and tell.
What's up, big bro?
You know me. Yayo just don't kiss and tell. But I was chilling with a young lady just the other night, and I mean, she was so fine.
All right, get in there.
She really put it on me.
Yes,
And I had to tell somebody.
like LJ said.
And this right here, this is my story. And this is what she said.
Take me to the bedroom.
Baby, I don't mind, let's go. See, I was thinking the same thing, but that liquor done got me slow.
Take me to the bedroom.
She said, I know you can't stay long. I done heard your songs on the radio, and you got what I want.
Take me to the bedroom.
This the night you won't forget. I've been taking my time, losing my mind. She said you got me so wet. She said, oh, you can do it better than any man she's ever had. She picked up the body
said,
Take me to the bedroom.
Y'all got a little P. Diddy up in there.
No Diddy.
I was thinking the same thing, but that liquor done got me slow.
Take me to the bedroom.
What's up, Big Yayo?
She said, I know you can't stay long.
It's your boy Trader
I
Joe.
heard your songs on the radio, and you got what I want.
I got a similar
Take me
story.
to the bedroom.
She said, ooh, you know I'm in the mood.
I can't even turn it off.
You can cut the TV off.
Let it ride.
And don't forget to put up the food. She said my back kinda ache from working all week long. She said don't forget to cut your telephone off, cause when I came mine wasn't on. Now
Take me to the bedroom.
Baby, I don't mind, let's go. See, I was thinking the same thing, but that liquor done got me slow.
Take me to the bedroom.
She said, I know you can't stay long. I done heard your songs on the radio, and you got what I want.
Take me to the bedroom.
Baby, I don't mind, let's go. See, I was thinking the same thing, but that liquor done got me slow.
Take me to the bedroom.
She said, I know you can't stay long. I done heard your songs on the radio, and you got what I want.
Take me to the bedroom.
Uh-huh.
Woo, woo,
That's a belly rubber.
woo. Boy, I tell you, now that's some old school jams for you.
I'm trying to see.
Love that.
Don't nobody want a belly rub no more. Everybody
Mhm.
want to toot it and boot it. You got to learn the belly rub off of that now.
The music, when it comes to the blues and southern soul, it's like they picking up the pace because of trail ride. So
Exactly.
you want to remind them where the roots are, and you did just that. Now,
Right.
what's the goals for your music moving forward?
Me, I've always seen myself as being an ambassador for it. You know, I like everything that's going on. You spoke a little bit about, you know, the influence of trail riding. If not the first, I was one of the first to even kind of start creating that type of music. So to be there and to see where it's gone, you know, I'm on Facebook and I'm seeing for your considerations for the Grammy from different artists. So those are amazing steps. So it's going in a direction of upward mobility. I would like to see more. I would like to see more showmanship. I grew up in the age of Tyrone, Johnny, Marvin, Mel, and I was fortunate enough to produce produce the last record that Mel Waiters recorded, and we had a really fast friendship over 6 months, and he was always like, you know, make sure you're looking good when you're doing what you're doing.
Amen. So there.
Take that extra step, because people don't want to see their cousin or their uncles on stage. They want to see a star, and it's a certain level of, you know, professionalism and putting on some clothes. That's kind of my thing. I'ma always want to, you know, I just like putting it on sometimes. So, you know, I don't put it on often, but when I do.
Oh yes, you do. Now, the biggest compliment for me when you invited me to do the show with you in Holmes County,
Absolutely.
and you was like, I love them boost pressure. Listen,
Put it on, baby. I mean, put it on. What you waiting for? Put it on. And I'm talking to all y'all out there. What you waiting for? Put it on.
Now, when it comes to working with artists and building your craft, how is there a process you go by? How is it when Big Yayo get ready to do something, a new project? You know, who do you speak to first, or is it just yourself that makes the decisions? And how do you decide who you work with next?
Most of the time, I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, but what I have learned with being a collaborator, all ideas are important.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to provide the environment and the structure,
Mm-hmm.
and we let the art go where it's going to go. So, oh no, I hear it just like this, and I want it just like that, and that's fine.
Right.
But some of the most memorable things that in my career that I've created and had parts of creating have been things that might not have come out of my head. Perfect example: we were in the studio when we were me and J1, we were doing Cowgirl,
Mm-hmm.
and we just, and then, you know, we into it. We weren't recording anything. We were just feeling the beat and just like, yeah, we got us one. One. And then we just start, baby, 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 just doing the James Brown type stuff. And I was like, stop, go put that on the record. So those little things that are mistakes or outtakes, or, you know, even listening to people like Prince would leave mistakes in his songs because that was the funk, that was the grit. Something might be just a little bit off. It's not perfect. Everything is not meant to be perfect if you're looking for a feel. And any musician will tell you that a feel is not quantized. It's not tick, tick, tick. A feel is just how it makes you feel. So that's the thing. I try to provide the environment and the structure, but that song is going to go where it's going to go based on who's in the room.
Well, let's take a listen to a few seconds of that so people can hear exactly what you and J1 did together.
Hello.
All you trail riders, back again. Big Yayo, J1, T baby, saddle up.
I need a cowgirl, someone I can play with, stay with and roll in the hay with. Cowgirl, I'm looking for a cowgirl.
Cowgirl, baby.
She got a cowboy boots and tight-legged jeans on. No, she's the truth and ready to get a drink. She's ready to ride. Oh, she's ready to ride. She got the cowgirl hat with the belt and mat, gripping on that rope. She's such a class act. She's ready to ride. Oh, she's ready to ride.
Now, I hate to end that so soon, but we got to get through this interview. I'm going to tell y'all, I love that song. Oh, no, I started to feel like a real cowgirl when I listened to that song.
That's what it's about.
And you know what? Your style is so unique. And honestly, to be honest with you, just your tune and how you do your music actually influenced two of my songs.
Oh, wow.
Cowgirl Shakedown.
Okay.
And that's why I asked you, make sure you go back out and get back in if you lost your camera.
I got you.
But we're going to take a break till you get back in. Y'all hold your horses.
Take a break. DJ Pressure. We taking a break. Stay tuned. DJ Pressure. We'll be back soon. We taking a break. DJ Pressure. Take a break. Coming soon. DJ Pressure. See you soon. Take a break. 5, 4, 8. We coming back. 3, 2.
Welcome
See
to
you
our
soon.
music family.
Back. Okay. So, like I was saying, can you hear me?
I got you.
Okay. So like I was saying, your voice and your style is so unique. It's like a mixture of black and white. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
So
I get that.
and and that's why you're gonna succeed, because always succeed, because it brings both audience, not just with your tone, but with your physical outer appearance. You know, we know you're a black man singing this song that sounds like a white guy, but you got this swag of a black. You get what I'm saying? All of it
is a lot of
it's
a lot of stuff going on.
It's a lot of stuff.
It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
and the song, Slow Hand is like the most perfect example of that. It's swagged out, but it's my friend like, man, have you heard this song? This white guy got this song called Slow Hand, and I'm like, no, buddy, that's your boy.
What he said, man, stop lying. Stop lying.
Man, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I attribute it to my just deep Southern roots. So you know, I can't get rid of this country twang that I got. So it's what it is. So I love it though. That they know I'm from the South. I can't lie about it.
But your audience also know that you're not a singer, but you can put a song together with
absolutely.
a good tune and a unique tune. So what would be your encouragement to people that want to be a part of Southern Soul or Trail Ride and they can't really sing, but they can write? Or they can't write, but they can sing? I mean, what advice would you give them?
The thing about it, you have to lean in on what you are most comfortable at. I think you just said it. There are a lot of singers that can't write, and there are a lot of writers that can't necessarily sing. But if you lean into what you know to do, hone that craft. Because that's what I started. I started as a producer and a songwriter. I did that a long time, and I never had any ambitions of being an artist. And I got to give it to Jay Warren. He was always kind of on me and like, man, you're doing these demos and they sound good. Why don't you do them? And I never really taught, because that really wasn't me. I'm a behind the scenes type of guy. But once we did it, Cowgirl was one of the first examples. I had another song called All Right that the first song I kind of initially did. But when Cowgirl jumped, I'm like, well, hey, somebody may like that. And you got to understand, there's a million people out there for every person. So whatever your sound is, whatever you do, you just have to connect with the people that appreciate you. Don't worry about who likes this person or that person. Connect with the people that like what you're doing. So that's why when you hear me talk about my country kin and all that type of stuff, that's a family. I'm talking directly to the people that appreciate what I'm doing. I don't do it like that. One of the best examples that really gave me confidence was seeing, and then growing up in my time, he is hands down one of my favorite artists. But in the group LSG, you got Johnny Gill, one of the best vocalists in the world. Jill Levert, one of the best vocalists in the world. And you got Keith Sweat, which some people at one point in time didn't consider him to be a vocalist. But if you listen to them LSG records, Keith Sweat is the star. He had all the breakdowns, all the vamps, everything that they would give to a prize, because nobody could do Keith Sweat like Keith Sweat.
Right.
So that's been my only achievement. Nobody can do Yayo like Yayo. So when you look at that, don't get discouraged. I don't sound as good as this person. I don't sound as good. Practice, get yourself up to a reputable ability, and give it to the world. Just find a million people that like you.
Right. You got to build your own fan base. Because there's some people that are like you out there that's looking for your different tone, because everybody, like my fiance tells me, your voice is like an instrument. And it's based off you, how you perfect that instrument and give it to the world. So, which is my biggest supporter. So me being one of the people, like you said, that no, I'm not busting like West Love or anybody. I say that all the time because I love her voice. But I know I can deliver a song if I put my effort into it, and I write all of my songs. So it's just about you being confident in your work and not afraid to show the world. And just like myself, I'm learning. I know you've been through this stage too. People have to learn that even in the music industry, you have to relearn yourself. You have to learn how your body reacts to being in front of a crowd, or some people got anxiety, you know, all kind of stuff. You have to learn those things about you because it affects your voice, it affects your performance, and it affects your delivery. So those are the stages that a lot of new artists needs to also expect. Like, if you haven't been in front of a crowd and you don't know how it feel yet, well, get ready. Because it's something. I don't care how big the crowd is. It can be 5 people. Get ready. You have to be, to me, I feel, and tell me if you agree with this. You have to be born ready to do this. Like, you have to have the strength to deal with the different type of people in the industry. You have to be a fighter. You have to be somebody that believe in what you bring to the table, because people will walk all over you. And not only that, let's get to the next step, because I get to preaching. We're gonna talk about kids. You got kids, right?
Absolutely.
Tell us about your kids, ages, and are we looking at college students?
No, my youngest son, he's getting ready to come out of high school now, but everybody is out. I've got 5 kids, 5 grandkids. So yeah, so I've got grown kids. Like I say, my youngest is 12th grade, so he's getting ready to come. The oldest, she is 29.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I thought you was about to say 30 something. I was going to say, hold up now.
Well, it could have been. I can put in work. I told you, face down, ass up, baby. Face down, ass up. I come from a different breed.
Have you ever had to take a time out of your career and kind of re-get yourself together, like rebuild and refocus, and maybe you've gone through some things, and how did you do that?
Yeah, 2017 was a really, really tough time for me. The one thing that I did do, I learned myself. I just kind of stopped. This is in the midst of, being a full-fledged yayo, but I had to take that time, and I always refer to it as my cocoon stage. I had to go in, learn myself, learn what was good for me, learn the things, learn my piece again, a lot of different things. But after that, just like in a cocoon, when I came out, it just boom, boom. I was a full-fledged butterfly. It was just the things that I was having problems with, I wasn't. I was able to get footholds. This is kind of during the time where Boots On came out. And a lot of times people say, okay, you got a big record. Cowgirl was a big record. Cowgirl was an enormous record. And people like, oh, you got the sophomore jinx. You're not going to be able to outdo Cowgirl, blah, blah, blah. And we came right back with Boots On, which jumped.
Since we talking about Boots On, y'all, let's listen to Boots On.
Let's listen to it.
Hey, yo, Omar, what's happening? Listen, me and my old lady got a nice situation, but ain't nothing wrong with changing it up every now and then. Tell you now, I got the same kind of situation, man. Ain't never nothing wrong with changing it up, you know what I'm saying? So this is what I went to her with. Listen, man. I was in my car on 55, thinking about what to do to keep the bedroom live. Okay, now we ain't got no problems. We got love on lock. But I've been doing some thinking, hey, outside the box. So I bought you these boots, baby.
Okay, so now we listen to that. The influence behind that song. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, the way the song came about, I had a show in Mobile, Alabama. And matter of fact, that video was actually 6 Degrees Separation, shot in Mobile, Alabama.
I figured that.
Yeah, I just had that track in my head, and I was with me and my partner Action, I-55 Monkey Swing, and I rode all the way to Mobile, did the show, came all the way back to Jackson, humming that boom, 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 boom. The whole time, I kept telling him, I said, man, I got this thing in my head, and I cannot get it out. So the minute I touched base is back here, I went in my bedroom and I did the track on my little laptop, and I had the hook situated. I knew what I wanted to do. I want to do about the boots on, and it's sit right there for months.
Mhm.
And I reached out to Omar. I said, man, I got this song, but I can't get the verses together. Gave it to him. He knocked it out, gave it back. And that was supposed to be just a Yayo song.
Yeah.
And Omar and I was taking a trip to Arkansas together. And I said, well, man, why don't you jump on this song with me? Since, I'm big on the vibe and how he did the demo. I'm like, you would sound good on the song because you sound good on the demo.
Right.
So, long story short, we went in and put everything together, and the rest is history. So it was just something. It was one of them things that was just riding me. It was just, I wasn't gonna be able to not do something with it. So the proof is in the pudding. So if you ever get that little thing that you can't quite get out your head, put it on wax. Chances are you got a hit.
All right, well, we're going to move to the next segment.
Hello.
TikTok and the pressure don't stop. We're not done yet. Let's talk about everything that you're doing on and off the clock. Guests will tell us all about the things that they're doing in their downtime, even if it's working on music, goals, events, or community engagements.
All right, so let's talk about your achievements first, because when Mississippi got acknowledged as the state of blues, state of soul, I can't remember exactly what that title was, but you were one of the people that were acknowledged. Tell me, how did you feel at that point when you got that acknowledgement?
It was surreal for me, and you don't go into anything expecting to get any rewards from. You just doing what you know to do. And shout out to Keitha Stamps and his whole team. We call him the commissioner, but when he put it together, I think they did a really, really good job of positioning Mississippi in the conversation, in the Southern Soul conversation, because the way they're framing it is the birthplace of Southern Soul, with us having one of the biggest Southern Soul blues record labels in the world in our backyard. There's some, discussion about who's this and who's that, but Mississippi got their stuff got it together.
Tell the people what's the name of that record label.
The record label I'm talking about is Malaco Records.
Okay.
That's been the record label that's been responsible for a lot of stuff. There's a couple of different legacy record labels. You take a Malaco here in Jackson, Mississippi. You take a Stax out of Memphis. That's where, Isaac Hayes and Otis Redding and them did there. And then you got another one over in Muscle Shoals, Alabama, which is named Muscle Shoals. And they were responsible for that sound, that early Aretha Franklin type sound. So these were major record entities that were producing 90% of the true soul music. You think from Al Green to, Isaac Hayes to Tyrone, Johnny, Mel, Marvin, and including the gospel aspect, they really had a foothold on that particular kind of music. So, for the commissioner and his team to come in and say, hey, we've got a stake in this. We got a say in this, because for decades, we've been ones that's been producing per capita more of that music right here in our backyard.
Now, that was my first year back, and I met you at. We had been conversating social media, but in text messages, but I met you face to face at M Bar, and that's when you first came encounter with Felicia's Madcap podcast. And I've been trying to get this interview done for 2 years, y'all. This
Don't
man
believe the
is
hype.
busy. I'm talking about for real. So it's an honor to have you on here. But was your mother there when you received your award?
For with the state or for
Yeah, the state.
no, she wasn't there then, but she
Uh-huh.
was there when I was recognized by the Jackson Music Awards
Okay.
this year.
Okay.
This year we were recognized as Soul Blazers, or I can't remember the category. Jess and Lee don't kill me, but I can't remember the categories. But she was there, and she was. I gotta say, she was extremely proud. You could tell it. You know what I'm saying? She's a modest woman. She ain't gonna say too much, but you can just tell that she was, and that did everything for me, because that was kind of one of the reasons I made that post today, because it's a blessing. Some of my dear friends can't rejoice that way.
Right.
To have their mothers and fathers here with them, and for me to be able to talk to my mama today in the conversation we had today, it just moved me to just know I had somebody I can reach out to. So, for all the mothers and the people that don't have their mother, I'm with you. I get it.
Now, if I'm not correct me if I'm wrong, but you got acknowledged in Texas, didn't you?
Yeah, we've been going out to the ZBT Award. Shout out to Tamisha and her whole crew. We've been going out there for years. They've always been like awesome to us. We've got several awards from the ZBT, from being producers and just different things. So it's just like, Texas is yayo friendly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna go to crazy questions, crazy answers with DJ Pressure, y'all.
Hey guys, it's your girl DJ Pressure, and I need you to stay tuned for It's Crazy Q Time. Crazy questions just may get you crazy answers with DJ Pressure. Here, guests will give you details and tips on how it is in the music industry or life experiences.
Okay, so the first crazy question is, how do you feel about women that throw themselves at you after a performance?
Where are those women at? I don't get. I don't, and I never have. And I've had this conversation, I bet 1,000 times, because when you are the centerpiece person, in certain situations, this goes even back to the clubs. If you're really truly on your business, you won't have that time. You're there to do a particular job, and I'm not a really big after party guy. I did my, believe me, when you've owned clubs like I've owned clubs, a party is not really, the first thing on your list. So I don't really have that a lot, but the way I handle everything is with respect for that particular person. I know some people just like to get close and touch and feel, but I don't ever create the environment to where it goes overboard. If I'm taking pictures, and for a bunch of different reasons, simply because I'm just not that guy. But you don't know these people out here, and that one particular woman that trying to say something slick to, whole man sitting in the back of the club watching everything, and now you got to fight your way out the whole town. So it's just really not. It's not safe. Anytime I'm taking a picture with a woman, if you could look behind us, because you always just see in the front of the picture, my hand is high on her back, almost to the nape of her neck. I don't ever want anything to be misconstrued or anything like that.
That's just how I operate. Your brand, anyways.
Yeah, and that's not my brand. My brand. I'm the good guy. I'm the good guy, and I stay the good guy.
I can vouch for that, you know, the type of guy you are, because when I moved back to Mississippi and met you in my first year, and even knowing you, you never came across that type of guy. You never was disrespectful. And I met several, and I ain't calling no names, but I'm just saying, you know who you are. And some people expect a woman that wants to be associated in a music industry to want to give something, to get something, and that's not all of us. And you didn't come across that guy that was expecting anything neither, and you definitely kept it respectful business. And one thing I can say to you is thank you for all the advice you have given, the support you have given, and I continue to look forward to not only learning from you but working with you. So you go down in my book in history as that guy you want to work with. You hear me? So when it comes to organization or even creating your own label, one entertainment label one day, do you have that, or are you planning on getting that, signing artists in the future or anything?
It's a funny thing that you asked that question, because that's kind of where we are right now.
Hey.
I've done the Yayo stuff, and I love to do it, but my very first love was being an A&R, you know, finding, you know, new talent, undiscovered talent, or misrepresented talent. You know, I find a lot of people out there that got it, and people have taken them down through there so bad it just breaks their spirits. You know, and not just, you know, it's almost some abusive type of situation. So I just kind of want to start working with different artists to, you know, give them some advice, repair some of the feelings that they have about the music industry, to know that they are, you know, build all that stuff up. So that's kind of going into 26, what the major music family is going to focus in on, cutting more records, building relationships with artists, and I mean true partnerships, because that's what I've always done. I've never signed an artist, and I've been responsible for several artists' careers. But I never had. I always looked at the movie The Five Heartbeats, and I was just kind of like that manager on The Five Heartbeats.
Oh man, yes.
No, handshake was good enough for me, and I don't want anybody to be around me longer than they want to be around me.
Right.
So everybody, I'm fortunate. Everybody I've ever worked with, I still work with. So you know, that's the 26 projection.
So tell me, how far have you gotten into actually building this brand? Like, could we expect it in the next year, 6 months?
You're going to start seeing some stuff possibly before the end of this year. But definitely starting 26 with a bang. I mean, just creating a space where people can come in and be creative and know that they're going to be represented the correct way by somebody that has a reputation of doing it the right way. You know,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, since we have covered the hustle man in you, and the businessman in you, the community man, the role model, we're gonna cover your song Hustle.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're gonna play that right now.
Let's go.
It's time to hustle. Let's go. Let me see you hustle. It's time to hustle. Woo. It's a simple groove. It makes your body move. Come on. Shout out to D4. He made it real smooth. Where them fans at? Whistleblowers too. Just listen to me, cause here's what I want you to do. You better cha-cha on your ride. Move it on up, now cha-cha on your left. Bring it on back, now slide. Right foot, left foot, now turn to your left side. It's Friday night and I just got paid. About to act a fool with this money that I made. Shine. Come on. Once I see that girl, I got one thing on my mind. Trying to hustle. good time. Trail riders, come on and get some.
So we done talked about the hustle. Listen, yeah, like I said, your swag is so different, and I love this auto tune when you do it because
Yeah.
It's because of your voice added with the auto tune.
Yeah.
It's just this electrifying cowgirl, cowboy song that make you want to do nothing but move. So
Hello.
I love that song as well. So when you talk about that song, when you start to put it out, you know, how did you feel about that song? What message did you want to convey to everybody with that song?
That song really wasn't a message song. It was just.
Well, yeah, you said everybody get up and move.
Well, it evoked that, but it's basically just. I wanted just something to feel good, and I've got some really feel good partners. I've got people like Solomon Thompson. I've got my boy Action from I-55. I got Big Moochie. You know, I've got some guys that their music is nothing about no real social context about it, just having a good time. And this is just one of those records that, hey, just have a good time. We changed it up a little bit. We didn't do as much singing. We did kind of some little rapping on it, just you know, just something different to shake some stuff up. And you know, the line dance community has really been taken toward that record because it's one of them records.
Now, I asked you about any organization. Are you going to start like a nonprofit, big, I don't know, nonprofit where you're like a role model to any young boys or kids in general?
Yeah, actually, I just had a conversation today, and I have a lot of conversations with different organizations, and it's just for me, it's just about picking the right one that does what I want to, you know, what I want to leave. Now, one thing that has happened recently, my former high school has changed. Now it is it's a junior high. And I think one of my main focuses, because we come from such a small community and nobody ever reaches back to those communities. I think that's going to be my real focus for 26 is bringing that school, which is William Sullivan, up to like a level. They just started a band. So I'm coming in good time to really put my fingers in the dirt with them. You know, they're just getting started. And I'm going to be able to see those light bulbs go off in those kids' eyes. So I'm definitely, that's going to be my first priority. I've been talking to some people there. That's going to be my first priority. And hopefully that will grow because my dream is to have Big Yayo's band camp summer program.
Oh, nice.
You know, because band was everything for me. Band really
kept influence.
It did everything because it was kind of my only musical outlet, you know, in those small communities. And in those small communities, it's still some of their only musical outlets. So that's really what I want to do.
Wrapping that up, we're going to highlight your last song, and I got a few more questions and we can go out for the day. Let's see.
I'm good.
I Need a Freak.
This one, well, yeah, I like this one.
Thank you. Now, is this everything that's on the menu? What I'm looking at right here? Okay, yeah, I like that. And I like that too. Can I get it as a combo? I need a freak with that long black weave. The kind of freak that brings a man to his knees. I need a freak with them tight jeans on. The kind of freak that looks good in a thong. I need a freak that stays out all night. And when she come home, she loves to and fight. I need a freak. I need a freak. But you don't hear me. I need a freak. I don't need no hoe. I need a freak. Just get your freaking on.
Yeah, you toxic. You something wrong with you. You ain't had all your screws.
Hey, but what I'm telling you, that's the error. You cannot deny Egyptian Lover, and Too Short with a Southern
Yeah.
Soul swag. You can't deny
No,
that.
you can't. You
It's
can't.
melodic, it's talking a little noise. And if you listen at those backgrounds, I'm talking back to myself. It's a crazy song. And it's one of my favorite songs because it's fun. It
Yeah.
didn't mean anything bad. I just like fun songs. I just like people to smile when they hear the stuff. I don't want to be too serious. That cheating in the next room and I
Yeah.
done got bus across
You
the
want to have
head.
fun.
Hey, I'm trying to have fun. I come from the party house. You know what I'm saying? We party over here. You know what I'm saying?
And see, that's all our people came up on is on that sad stuff, heartbreak.
Oh, I ain't trying to live no
Bills
life.
ain't last $2 and all that.
That's not my life. That's
But
not my life.
if anybody really wanted to get to know you,
Mhm.
what advice would you give them about taking time to get to know Big Yayo, or getting to know, if they don't want to know the business side, they wanted to know Christopher Mabry, how do they take time out to get to know you? What's the secret?
If anybody knows me, they know I'm really an introvert. I do the music stuff and I love it, but I'm an avid reader. I just like educating myself. A lot of people feel like, man, you produce, you write songs, so I bet you listen to a lot of music. I did in my younger years, but I hardly ever listen to music now. Because I'm an information junkie. I like information technologies just to kind of, keep the stuff that I'm doing fresh and to not sound like anybody else. Because a lot of times in any music industry, I'm just not talking about Southern Soul and Blues, somebody gets a hit, everybody wants a song like that.
Yeah.
So everybody chases that same thing. You played 4 or 5 different songs and none of them sound alike on me.
Sure did. And I was just gonna ask you, at each stage, where did you think you were as an artist when you created those songs?
It's one constant stage because I don't take myself too serious.
Yeah.
I cut records that I like.
Yeah.
If it sounds good to me, I may hear Man of Constant Sorrow from the Old Brother Where Art Thou, and I find interest in that. And I'm gonna cut that record.
Yeah.
The first record I did was me and T Baby, and we remade She Thinks I Still Care, which is a country record. I've done several country records. Like I say, Slow Hand. I got a D4 beat and we flipped that slow hand. No Getting Over Me, Running Millsap, one of the greatest songs ever done. I do any record that I see value in, I'm going to cut it just as an artist. So that way I stay fresh and not, part of the machine. I don't want to be part of the machine.
Well, we gonna wrap it up, y'all. And guess what time it is? It's time to wrap it up with DJ Pressure. Okay, so wrapping it up, let's tell the people, what do you actually do right now as a career? Because you took me for a loop with this one. Outside of the music, you work for Comcast.
Yeah, I do marketing and training for Comcast. So yeah, I got a day job. Keep your J jobs, people.
Well, see, they don't understand that even your talents affect your day job. You get what I'm saying? So, and how long have you been with this company?
I've been with them since 2011.
So we would say that they're actually seeing an asset in having you a part of their company. Yeah. So they see a lot in you outside of Big Yayo. They see Mr. Christopher and what you bring to the table. So what's the biggest way people can show you that they appreciate you?
Of course, on any social media sites. If you see me, especially in person, I love the in-person experience. I think that's the best thing. Social media is not a real place, people. So I delegate it like that. I definitely love all the love that I get through social media, but I really appreciate real person conversations. And I know you can't talk to everybody in that, but I know how important that can be, and I respect it. So if it's something that you want to talk to me about or say to me, please don't ever hesitate from approaching me. And that goes for anybody in this situation, because I don't know that situation. You might have drove 8 hours, you know what I'm saying, just to get a picture. My girl Christy B, she came over to the Legends concert a couple Saturdays ago, and everything was so busy. The show was going, and we didn't even get a chance to really appreciate, her for driving from Texas down there. And I feel bad about it, because she's been so supportive. She's never asked for anything, and when you miss those opportunities, it lands. You know what I'm saying? It lands if you care, and we truly care. So that's my biggest thing. See me in person. Stop me.
And speaking of that, I don't think I asked you my other question, which was, how do you handle people asking for handouts? Do you pass or do you give?
Now, when you're saying handouts, what do you mean?
I mean, it could be tickets to your show. It could be money. It could be any people asking of you instead of it. And sometimes it be the main people that don't support you that's asking you for something. How do you handle it?
Well, my thing, when it comes to tickets and stuff like that, unless it's a Big Yayo big ride, something that I'm actually doing, I don't have any control of that, and I'm upfront with people. I don't proclaim to be, oh yeah, man, just get at me and I got you. No, I'm very honest with people. Hey, I don't have any control, and I don't ask for that kind of control. If you're paying me to come and do a situation, I'm not gonna balk you down with a lot of politics and, man, I got to have this and my people and this. My people understand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So anybody's ever asked, hey, can you get us? I just tell the truth, because I don't have to run from the truth.
Right.
I don't have a relationship to where I can get you that kind of stuff. And as far as people asking me for money, I had a 6th grade science teacher named Mr. Moore, and everybody from Home County will remember this. His motto was, I don't loan and I don't borrow. And you can take from it what you will. Because, most times if somebody's asking you for something, I'll pay it back. If you don't have it to give, don't give it.
And
If you're looking for it back,
if
you're looking for it back, it never comes back. And that's not saying people are bad, but don't give anything that you need back.
And it's about having expectations that's not realistic, because most of the time, if they don't have it themselves for themselves, they're not gonna have it for you. I'm just saying.
I can't say it no better than that. So let's be real. When I ask you, I ain't have no job. So I'm not gonna get no job when I'm telling you I'm gonna pay you back in 3 days. So
Let's talk about upcoming events.
Okay.
What's your next upcoming event?
Well, of course, we're going over to the Jamaican blues situation. Shout out to my girl Vanessa. She's been doing, I think this is our 3rd year. So I want to say it's her 3rd year. So that's next. One of the biggest things that's going on is the Legends of Southern Soul tour, where Vic Allen, Terry Wright, Lamar's Williams, and Trey Williams.
It's a lot of y'all.
Yeah, and it's a great tour, and that's kind of one of the main focuses. And then March, first Saturday in every March, of course, is the big ride. So all the trail riders, all the ATV people, we all meet in Prentice, Mississippi at 84. And we do it every first Saturday in March. And we have not missed a mark a year, thank God. We did about 5,000 people last year. So we're looking to do the same thing. So, just stay tuned. We're creating bigger and better situations the whole 2026.
And what are you asking your fans to do to continue to support you? Is it sharing? Well, of course, sharing your posts, your songs, showing up to events. But what else do you feel like you would like everyone else to do? You hit the nail on the head. Just share. We're not a financial, oh, please do this and do that. We don't operate in that space. We appreciate the shares. And what I would ask of everybody that sees this, in this day and time, just be kind to the person to the left and the right of you.
If you can't do nothing else for them, if you don't share a picture, if you don't do anything else, just be nice to the person to the left or to the right of you, because it's so important right now, not just for the Yayo brand, but we need that in the world. So that's what I would ask people to do.
We need booking information and where to follow you.
The easiest thing to do is go to www.thebigyayo.com. That's the website. And on the website, it's got all my social media listings. So you don't have to remember this is Big Yayo and this is this. Just go to the website, sign up on the email list, because we give away a lot of free merchandise to our email holders. And of course, you can follow on social media, Chris Yayo or Big Yayo Music on Facebook, and Big Yayo on everything else. So, social media is where we are.
Well, I would like to say thank you for joining the podcast today. It's been a long overdue interview, but I'm so happy to have you. I've enjoyed you. So I look forward to seeing you to all your new work you'll be doing. And thank you so much for being on Felicia's Madcap Podcast.
I appreciate it. Thank you. And I love all y'all. Thank you.
They call me pressure. I'm with that pressure. You people playing, but come get this pressure. Now y'all be looking at me, but you can't see me. You wanna cop my style? Yeah, this ain't TVA. I got that pressure. I'm with that pressure. I got that pressure. 10 toes down. I'm with that business. Big CEO bound. I'm in the city. They call me pressure. I'm with that pressure. You people playing, but come get this pressure. Now y'all be looking at me, but you can't see me. You wanna cop my style? Girl, this ain't TVA. I got that pressure. I'm with that pressure. I got that pressure. 10 toes down. I'm with that business. Big CEO bound. I'm in the city.
Make sure you're tuning in on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time with Felicia's Madcap Podcast, where making a difference can apply pressure. Now interviewing artists, business owners, survivors, and highlighting our kids while providing updates on community issues. Follow me, DJ Pressure, on Felicia's Madcap Podcast on all your social media platforms.